if you play this game for any length of time, you're going to come up against this rule, and it's governing lost balls. Me, unfortunately, all too frequently. Trevor, I know you've had a few players on the clock over the years. You're conscious of keeping people moving on the golf course. What's the first thing people should do if they think their ball may be lost?
Well, provided their ball may be lost outside a water hazard, they should play a provisional ball. They certainly should tell the people that they're playing with that it is a provisional ball.
So you actually have to state that, don't you?
Yeah, you do. If you don't do that, that ball becomes the ball in play and it's not a provisional ball.
Okay. Now, lost ball. When is a ball lost? When is it not lost?
Okay, well, ball is lost if it can't be found and identified within 5 minutes of searching by you and or your caddy.
Okay. What's the penalty?
Well, the penalty is one shot, stroke and distance. You've got to go back.
Now, just explain stroke and distance quickly for people.
Well, stroke and distance is basically going back to where you last played from.
Okay.
And that's a one-shot penalty.
Okay.
The other thing to remember, I think, is important, that we play in a lot of wet conditions from time to time. And we'll see a ball go off into the right or to the left, or maybe in the middle of the fairway, and see this splash. Now, if there's reasonable evidence the ball has definitely gone into the casual water, or abnormal ground that's marked ground under repair, it's not in fact a lost ball. You can operate under that rule, ground under repair rule, without penalty. Likewise, if a ball's gone into an obstruction, might be a pump shed or some other sort of building on the golf course, provided there's reasonable evidence. It's not a lost ball, and you can operate from that point. Provisional ball, you must say it is a provisional ball. It certainly speeds up play, and it's advisable.
Okay. Now, up until, say you hit your provisional ball, but it only goes a few metres, do you have to go on and look for your original ball, or what's the situation?
No, you can play your provisional ball up to the spot where your original ball is likely to be. Once you play from a point ahead of that, then that ball becomes the ball in play, and you must abandon the original.
Okay, great insights there on the playing of lost balls. I remember caddying for a Japanese player at the Vines tournament one year, and he spoke not a word of English the whole week, except when he hit one ball in the rough. He pulled a ball out of his bag and he said, "Provisional." And that was it.
Fantastic.
Thanks for your help. We'll see you for another rules segment next week.